Love it.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Becoming Legends, session 10, which we are now on a better track of where our sessions are at, because we had that break at the end of session 8 that we kind of pushed that forced us to stop early.
Indeed.
And then we went to we had our session 9.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you can mute that. Checking the stream. No, nothing wrong with that.
Checking the stream. We're good.
So yeah, I mean, obviously I could hear myself, so I mean, I could probably hear you guys just as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, first time streaming. That's cool. But it's really nice that it doesn't feel like there's like cameras on us, even though there's a camera on me, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm
Okay.
I have to deal with it. So, yeah, pencil.
Okay.
Gosh, you guys are needy.
Hey, I was the one.
Apparently you had 2 of them.
Actually,
So.
I don't have a pencil now, so it looks like I'm gonna be working off the iPad. Hopefully,
It's because of me, because of my malpractice. I forgot all my stuff.
Yeah. So, as a tip to anybody watching,
Yeah.
when going to a game,
Double check your backpack.
check your bag that you have your character sheet. And don't have to work off of your last level's character sheet, which we luckily have.
Yes. This measure is approved by Borivik.
So, yeah, I'm going to bring up a new note slide. That should be good for me. I'll be alright. So, session 10. We are in Donlin, the gnome and halfling populated land that you've all been told about through, your lore.
Yeah.
So, in our last session, I was gonna pop up the recap on the screen here for our viewers and ourselves. Once setting on the course through the island of Donlin, Varis, Uranus, and Borivik made the decision to either travel to the ruins of Walthera or head to the port city of Omerin. After weighing the options, they decided to walk to the city, where, upon entering Omerin, there was a crowd cheering from a nearby coliseum. A halfling ringmaster walked out from a tunnel where he offers the party a challenge in the coliseum, surrounded by a crowd of halfling and gnomes. Again, which you know that.
Yes.
Mouse work. There we go. They accept and proceed to fight 2 giant lizards, which you actually made pretty quick work of the lizards.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely.
Well, I think the in remembering back, because
Oh no, we did pretty good on this.
Yeah. I killed one,
Uh-huh.
and then you.
I know I used firebolt a lot.
Yeah, you
That's
firebolt,
all I
yeah.
remember.
there was a lot of firebolts. And actually, I don't remember if you were firebolting heavy during the lizards, or if that was once the Drider
Well, that too, yeah.
came out. So yeah, again, the ringmaster asked.
Yeah, I had my staff out that most of that time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think you did. I think you had it out the whole time.
you
if
kicked
I were-
ass the entire.
Yeah,
the
it was
entire
it was a pretty much even in the recap I had to be a little modest, but Varis did most of the work.
You did.
So kudos to Varis. We'll probably
I did
well
not kill those giant birds though.
right.
Make them explode.
Session
7, 6, 7.
Six.
Yeah.
7.
So anybody watching again, we pretty much blew it on recording anything, because we were like, screw recording, because it sucked and it was hard to deal with and it was just too much for us. But now that we got a good setup, it's a lot easier. So I'm stoked to even no, I don't even care about streaming it. It's just the fact that I get to go back and check what we've done, and get to see like, how we felt at different times, and it helps me as a DM, and it should help you guys as a player to kind of see like, oh yeah, we did that, and I took care of that dude really good, and so I'm gonna remember that. But hopefully our memory serves us well anyways. But yeah, so the ringmaster had said they had a more difficult challenge for us, and there was a couple slip of phrases, which actually you were thinking you were going to go up to the next level, but you actually went to the last level.
Yeah.
Fighting the large drider.
Yeah.
That showed herself, and then many attacks from both sides. Uranus nearly lost his life.
So did Borivik.
Borivik did go down one time.
I had 1 HP left.
1 HP, yeah. So I mean, it was a pretty difficult encounter. I think the CR rating is a 4. Sorry, anybody that's fact checking me at the direct moment. I don't have the Drider stats. Oh, actually, I do.
Remember you told us what the HP was, and then we just like chipped.
It was pretty intense.
What, 120 something?
It doesn't say what CR rating it is in my notes, at least. I guess I just didn't put that, but I think it was 4. It's a large monstrosity, and 123 hit points. So
right.
You guys did some considerate damage. But I mean, when you think about what we went up against, it's pretty intense. So yeah, after the Drider went down, crowd cheered like crazy, and the ringmaster tells you that the Omeran, the Chamberlain, would like to seek counsel with the triumphant heroes of the Colosseum. And that's where we last left. In session 9. So into session 10, we are currently walking down the streets of Omeran. Let's see. Somewhere around here, I have the imagery. Get your satchel.
And my cord of charging, which I don't have.
Mystical devices need mystical power.
Yeah, cord of charging.
So we're gonna check the.
Forget my swords if they weren't attached.
We're gonna quickly check our a couple of our scenes here in the studio. So stand by. And we're back. So yeah, our party, Uranus, Borivik, and Varis, are being accompanied by the halfling ringmaster, gruff, quick-witted halfling that he easily got you guys to come down and fight in the Coliseum with little motion on his part, so
Yeah.
he was happy about that. But you got the impression from his last comment that this Chamberlain was eager to meet you guys.
Yeah. Since we got thrusted into the last level unknowingly. Crazy.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to like go through levels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I suggested to go, and dude's like, "No, all the way."
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So with that, you're walking through the streets of Omeran, the port city. I'm gonna just kind of get us back to the map real quick, and the audience can see the map as well, or ourselves can see the map. But we are here.
Yeah.
And
Just like school.
we had a trek to get here, so there was, I would say that we're at a state of near fatigue after Uranus's near death experience.
Mine too.
Borivik did go down, but
Yeah.
did not
3 saving throws in a row, baby.
I think, yeah, it was 3 successes in a row.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
It's crazy.
So that was pretty intense in the Coliseum.
Wait,
So
did we not do a rest?
not
No, we just
not after
stopped.
we stopped right after combat.
Well, I mean,
How did I get my health back?
Well, I mean, you'll get your health back through the traditional ways. You know.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, I'm done.
yeah. So,
So I mean, we're out of combat. You know, if you'd like I said, we're in transit right now. If we want to do something, you know, you're kind of walking down the streets. It's tall, stone buildings left and right of you. So
well, I mean, how tall? Because we are in a city of
it's a port city.
incredibly short people.
Oh no. So
Yeah, what's...
it is their capital city.
Okay,
So
it's
it's a big place for little people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, Uranus getting pretty much dragged by I assume Borivik and Varis are assisting Uranus get his self down the road because
Dragging by his feet.
yeah, he was at 2 death saves away, or 1 death save
Yes.
away from death. So
Yeah.
that would have been the last of Uranus. Why did we choose this lifestyle?
Drink, money. Well, maybe not the women, since I have no good charisma.
Drink?
Drink, drink.
Do you have a hard time?
Maybe that's what I need.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
do
let's. I guess we'll lug you to the bar or to the pub.
The halfling ringmaster looks back and says, "We don't have time for that. Come on.
Oh come on, guy almost died.
You did put up a worthy battle. I suppose we can delay for just a moment.
Okay. Where's close to?
Nearby. The Coliseum.
East, west.
So we are currently on the map. I'm gonna go ahead and swing us up here. So the city is at the lower portion of this, but it kind of wraps around this side of the cove here, this bay, and
The whole city.
yeah, it's a large city, very large city, and because Donlin as an island doesn't have a lot of settlements.
Right.
It's relatively unexplored. which is why the gnomes and halflings found it as a place to exist, because it was kind of nothing. So they used the bay as a port city to get established. Omeran was created, and that's probably about all you would know, aside from skill checks or
History.
further information. So.
Well, you all order your ale. I'll just have a coffee.
Yeah, so we travel north up the roads, and in on the right, really basic. It is kind of it's lively. You don't really notice any kind of turmoil. A lot of cities I feel like are the people that drink are reflective of the issues of the town, so everybody's kind of up and chipper, and a gnomish woman, quite large breast, and red
Intimidation check.
red pigtails, drops down 3 ales for you all, and
Thank you, Mom.
these are on the house.
Ooh. What for?
You are the heroes of the Colosseum, we all know.
Oh, already? Damn.
Already, word spreads quick in Omeran.
Yeah. In a short time. Just.
He's got jokes.
I have tons of them, my lady.
But yeah, Aranis is had already kind of stepped away and downed his beer as he went to a cot that he saw on the side, and he got straight to sleep. So you lost Aranis for a minute. He's gonna lay there for
He needs it.
a little bit. Yeah.
Well, so we are resting out of character.
Yep.
Resting, you're not okay, we're resting.
Yeah. So if you'd like, you can rent another. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to kick some coin to sleep around this space. It's kind of a not poor tavern, but it's not comfortable.
tavern.
It's not comfortable.
I would actually like to sleep in a hammock.
What's that?
I would actually like to sleep in a hammock, honestly.
Yep. So
Cox.
yeah, you're welcome in this place. So what? Oh, okay, I got you.
But yes. Well, let's get some rooms or a hammock.
Yeah. So the hammocks. I mean, obviously she's gonna let you take it. You could probably do anything you wanted, actually.
I think
you get the impression.
Yeah. I might just get a room.
Okay. Yep. The gnome woman offers you guys both a room, and Aranis is passed out on that hammock. You're not gonna get him off that or that cot. It's a cot against the wall. So yeah, he's toast.
Alright.
So yeah, you can do short rest, long rest, whatever you'd like.
Short
It's
rest.
up to you.
Because, we gotta get somewhere, so, like,
Okay.
power nap.
Gotcha. So you can, in this short rest, you can expend as many hit die as you'd like to retain your health.
Oh, yeah.
So you should see your hit die,
D10s.
whatever your hit die actually is,
D10.
So actually need to get.
Sweet. 8.
Oh, you know what? I gotta get a. Actually, not opened Aranis's character sheet yet.
Yeah. I had 11, and because of my saving throws, and So 19.
What's that? Yeah, I mean, go ahead and in
Oh, plus proficiency. I mean,
no. You'll it's just your hit die number. Yep, whatever you generate from those rolls.
yeah. Hold on.
Also, if you guys like, just so you know, I do have a TI-83 I brought up in case we need calculators. If you'd like to have one on the table, you're welcome to have it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this does all math.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, digital character sheets. But sometimes it's healthy to
write
do some math.
This is just here for now because of my malpractice.
Here and now. Yeah. So short rest inside of this, basic inn, nothing fancy. Again, I think that you spent the evening because at that point the sun was setting after
Our bouts.
the bout, and then your travel outside of the Coliseum, it started to turn dusk, and so that's where we're seeing ourselves right now. So the short rest will, even if you'd like, you could just continue on as a long rest, really, and just we'll just go full if you'd like to just stay the night.
Yeah, let's just go full. I mean, it's saves time.
So that would allow our wizard to have all to prepare spells, to get all your spell slots back, hit points for everybody, and yeah.
Stock we do at stores, so I have like.
Let's go and stuff.
How many bolts you got?
Yeah, because I
24.
well, I mean, so
deducting what you've been shooting, because I have 15 arrows left.
yeah, so you do want to keep track of your arrows. I mean, I honestly I could not tell you exactly. We have had a break between our sessions, so it's hard for me to remember exactly how many arrows were shot.
I know.
But if you didn't take track of them yourself,
I have 15 arrows.
or keep track of them yourself. I'm sorry.
I do.
So one thing that I do is I actually in pencil, I'll like make however many marks is in my quiver, and I just erase them, or
Yeah, I think I use like 3, so I have like 21.
or you can make a mark for every time you've shot one, and deduct that from your quiver. So yeah, keep that kind of stuff in mind.
Wait, just because he has a bolt,
Yep.
he carries more? Because I thought it was just 20 in general.
I'll check
I
the
thought a quarter was 12.
Quiver's 20.
20. Pretty sure it's 20. I'm pretty close to it.
But how do you have that much? Do you have like a plus
I
100?
bought that many. I bought 2 quivers. That's the only way I could buy them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was I want to say session like 4 or 5,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
I got you.
I want to say something like that.
Alright.
So yeah, I'm right by the weapons, so I'm just gonna tell you guys. Oh, actually, no. It'll be. It's actually found in your class, I think. In what you get. I'm not exactly sure where it talks about a quiver. I'm almost positive that it's 20, but
It is.
yeah, I mean it's just that's.
I like.
Yeah, I
read the shit out of it.
and I built that ranger. I mean, I yeah,
It's 20.
it's 20. Yeah. So, but I mean, that's a quiver. That's a single quiver, and I want to say that it was like session 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
somewhere around there that you bought an additional quiver.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you had a number of 25, that was probably where you had, what you were down to possibly.
Right. Excuse me.
So yeah,
Short wrist or
long rest. So
or long wrist head.
long rest head.
Waking up from the
I'm pulling up Uranus because he needs to be there. He had a rough go.
Yeah.
I mean,
are we all like stumbling out of our rooms and meeting each other?
yeah, if you like, we could just kind of fast forward it to the next day. And yeah, walking back out of your rooms, the halfling ringmaster is standing there, arms crossed, tapping his foot.
Still waiting. Sorry, my friends. We needed to rest. We were quite exhausted.
I thought you just needed a minute.
Yeah, we probably should have told
Sorry.
them. Sorry. Our apologies.
Fine.
But our friend's not half dead anymore.
That's great. That's great. Well, you can just tell the Chamberlain that you just had to get a drink.
You give her drinks.
No, we had one drink.
We had one.
And then time just got away from us.
Ah, petty words.
Petty words. Well, take us to the Chamberlain if he's still available, if he still wishes to speak to us.
Available. This is his land.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's a busy man.
He was waiting for you, so I...
Harsh DM alert.
So, yeah, we are currently working our way back to the castle that you see in the distance. So, Marin, being that port city, kind of hugged up against this,
Cold.
the bay. Omarin's kind of split between the bay and the mountains. So kind of is butted up right against the mountains. Even when you were in the Colosseum, you could see the mountains, over the top of the walls. So
Right.
kind of the
Quite the view.
the view that you see now. But yeah, the halfling ringmaster is rushing you along. He's impatient.
Yes. So am I. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's hurry. Can I increase my walk speed?
So there is a formula for like travel time in game, and I try to take a real world approach at it, and base our time of day off of stuff like that. But I most absolutely do not go by the book when it comes to direct travel, just so you guys know.
Right.
As a DM, I think it's not my focus. I mean, if it is for you guys, I will change it. I could be a little more accurate if that's something that, bothered you.
Right.
But if it doesn't, that's totally fine. But yeah, I see a shout out to Storm King's Thunder group messaging right now. We were actually supposed to play today, so unfortunately one of our players couldn't make it. So now, I figured it was my night for D&D, so it was gonna happen one way or another. Yeah, so we are looking at this view. You're seeing this halfling ringmaster rush you along to see the Chamberlain. That's all you know right now. You're
Yes.
welcome to do anything else.
So who is this Chamberlain? Little gnome? Or halfling?
Yeah.
Whatever. Sorry.
How dare you confuse me? He goes on to tell you about Chamberlain Laurel. He tells you this long, in-depth story, but he's rushing you along. The streets of Omarin are pretty vast, so he's got the time to tell you that. Yeah, I mean it is a busy city. The halflings and the gnomes found refuge here, where they don't really feel like they fit in anywhere else in the world. So they've been kind of pushed out of Buventa, and that's kind of what you saw in Halfley Rock, was that
They kind of hermit crabbed in this little spot and they just made it their home.
Yeah, and there was actually a lot of trade goes back and forth between Halfley Rock and Omeran.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good spot.
So you can kind of put the details together of the why Halfley Rock is there. They needed to establish a port and getting away from Viventa, but still kind of being nearby.
Right.
So, but yeah. So, anyways, you can.
Well, I think this is a fine home.
They don't look like they're doing bad in Omeran. Everywhere else, like the farms that you passed.
I think it's a badass city.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, having a coliseum where they get to watch. I mean, that entertainment, you know. And I don't know if you noticed in prior, I actually can't find the image at this moment, but in the streets, they had some sophistication. There was actually like a clock tower. So there's actually some wealth of knowledge there, you feel. And just some sophistication, which you wouldn't expect traditionally with in this world.
I would think they would. I mean, as a man of the world, I would think they would.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's got their own thing.
So again, the story that the ringmaster was telling you was about this Chamberlain Laurel, where he had the halflings and the gnomes kind of feel like he came to help the city, and they didn't really feel like they had the ability to do something this grand. And
did the halflings just end up there? Or they just go there and just try to make living for themselves, and then dude came along and made everything good?
Good. Give me a history.
check.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. Either.
Plus 2.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Harris.
11.
You got it. So,
Didn't learn much today.
knowing about a previous history roll from you, you were told that you knew about the creation of Donlin and how they stumbled upon that bay. Part of that was also that they staked claim to that land. But you knew that the halflings, even the way that you witnessed them in Viventa, i.e. our halfling friend. Okay, so he embodies a lot of the way that the halflings are around here. They're modest, they're quirky, they're a little rushed in their actions. So if you think about that in a perspective of a community, it doesn't really work very well. So having somebody around that had some understanding, they needed some leadership.
Right.
But they still wanted to claim the land as their own. So from that you can kind of pull together that they needed his help.
Laurel, sorry, I was joking.
Yeah.
Laurel.
Yeah, Chamberlain Laurel.
Okay. Well, how much further?
It's just around the corner.
Let us press on.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. It's in. Where is it?
What I got on
Digital gaming.
here?
It's a blessing and a curse for anybody that's watching and seeing what I'm doing. I do enjoy doing it, but
I'm watching.
it is a pain in the butt.
What? Yes, I am actually watching.
See, that's weird because I'm gonna switch to. Can I like refresh this? That's not where we're at. That's
Whoa! Hey, guess what? It's
Right.
Skyrim.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
fellas.
thank you, Chris.
What's that?
Thank you, Chris.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
That's my thing.
I point out stuff. In hindsight. I mean, the
Is that
Nordic.
the marshlands?
No, the Nordic
That's
ruin
it?
totally gives it away in the
Is
far
that
left.
Nordic?
Oh yeah, because if you know that shape.
Well, I mean, I know my Nordic stuff too.
And,
Right.
and Hiram
Okay.
over there.
So.
Ooh, don't know this one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. So. Nice try.
Alright, let's go.
Nice try.
Yeah, sorry. Was that trying?
You definitely try. So yeah, again, you're kind of seeing more elegance whenever you come around to. Yeah. So. Just checking. The guys are chatting. The Stormkeep Thunder guys are chatting. So sorry guys. I'll get to you later. So yeah, we're at this point getting to this elegant castle. You're used to seeing these more like, medieval style brick and mortar, and you're seeing more elegance in this place.
Yeah, it's definitely more better put together than most of the places we've seen.
But that took them a long time
Indeed.
because of their stature.
Well, I mean, they can work fast. You keep poking at him, tall guy. Keep poking at him. He'll get you.
I will.
I'm sure there's a swashbuckler around here to whoop your ass.
That's funny. But yeah, so rushing you in. As you go in, you kind of pass this the passageways through this castle are just immaculate. The closer you get, the more you're seeing detail, and
Yeah.
there is value. There's this a lot of worth in this place. Yeah. Nice house.
Nice house.
So yeah, and it's seeming really out of place. I'll just tell you that.
Don't do that. Out of place in like what? Like just just like is it like slums and rich place?
No. Again, whenever you got to America, you were like, "Wow, this is a nice city."
I mean, yeah, I think the city's cool.
Yeah, and then with your preconceived notions of halflings in this world, putting all this together is a bit baffling, because you're like, man, these halflings and gnomes actually have it made. Whereas in Viventa, which both of you guys are from, you didn't see them in that light. You always thought of them as, second to, especially elves. I mean, and
Right.
yeah, so that's why when I say out of place,
Look at you, you're out of place.
yeah, I mean, you're like
I mean, yeah.
You're more out of place than I am.
3 times the height of the people around you. So
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, but I mean, again, as we've always said, anytime we're getting a crowd of halflings or gnomes, people are just staring at Varis, You get the eyes.
Borivik leans over to Varis. Maybe you should just walk on your knees for this part.
I don't think that would help in social situations.
It'd be fine. At least you'd be my height. Or at least our friend here. I don't know how tall's Ron's
I'm actually bringing up his.
height right now. Because I know I'm 5.
I'm like 6 something.
I'm 5'11".
I think he's near 6
6'11".
foot.
6'11", almost 7 foot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so Uranus is a
Short guy.
yeah, he's a half elf. So he's not very short.
Okay.
I mean, any half elves retain some of that height gene,
Yeah.
you know, but I mean, it's really kind of a 50-50 when it comes to them.
There's your character sheet.
Is it up there?
Yeah, it's up there. Oh, wow.
I think my height. Yeah, the computer's just really slow. Come on now. Yeah, we're streaming here. Huh?
We had 5 people.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's see if I can drag that down.
Bam.
Bam. Bam, bam. Digital game table in action.
Click, click.
Yeah, so finally got his character sheet back. There you go. 16.
6'2".
5'2".
I was like, damn.
My
No
Zoom
way.
is like
Wow.
taking forever to zoom. Zoom. There we go. 5'2". So actually short for a
Yeah,
for a half elf.
elf-ish.
Fish. Yeah. But yeah. Pretty happy with Uranus. He's my favored NPC that's pretty much been with us this whole time almost.
Yes.
Almost this whole time.
Yes, he sits back and drinks.
That he does.
That he does.
I'm pretty sure that he snuck out of the inn with a drink.
Yeah.
He's just been drinking it.
Sorry, you can't
It's
leave
okay,
with that.
I did too. I think we all did.
I've done that tomorrow one time.
Yeah. Peace.
Thanks for the last.
Yeah, so we are now approaching this this hall where the ringmaster guides his hand towards the door, wants us to go in.
Well, I guess we'll go. I guess we gotta open the door for ourselves for such a place.
So you want to go like shorts and tall?
Sure.
Yeah.
As you approach, the doors actually open themselves.
Well, that's what comes in. Well, you said it. Shortest to tallest. Uranus.
Fine. So, okay, wrong mouse.
I do way more than you
So, what does that mean?
do. Does it kick your ass?
It means like I jump on the table and smack you in the
He's gonna kick your ass.
I'm afraid no nader. Not doing it this time.
Not doing it this time.
Not doing
Let your mind wander. Again, you know, for anybody that decides to use visual aids in their game, your players will absolutely call you out for any inaccuracies that you may have or
I will.
duplications
I will.
from another game. However, the images are meant to invoke inspiration,
Indeed. My mind is wandering.
and the mind wanders
About what not that is.
what not that is. That's what you need to think. I just need to think of what not that is.
Yes. It's a nice hall though.
Yes.
Great hall.
Great hall.
Who did that?
Who broke the statue?
I know.
Crazy
So this leads us to our next break in the session. We'll stand by for just a moment, and we will see everybody back in And we're back.
Are we?
Yeah. Stand right there. In the studio with War Eagle Keep.
Here we go. Nick, shout out to you.
What's that, Nick?
Yep.
Glad to see you here.
Yep. Blow up that chat.
Yeah.
Blow up that chat.
He will. Nick does not disappoint. of the things that he does not.
Yeah.
He does not disappoint.
Yeah.
So shout outs to Storm King's Thunder. Every Tuesday except for this Tuesday. We had a slight schedule change, and so we filled the time slot.
Those are my Tuesday nights.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
lying.
Storm King's Thunder
I
took
watch,
that.
I watch it.
Yeah.
I do.
All right, so we got one of our viewers here.
I want to go away too.
Yeah. Well, you guys live together, so. I watch it by myself too. So yeah, back in the Omeran Castle, the Castle of Omeran. Let me flip back over to our the hall that we have found ourselves in, and yeah, pretty silent right now, but you see a halfling figure start to appear, and he presents himself.
This must be the chamberman we've been hearing about.
No, I am not the Chamberlain.
Who are you?
Why must you assume that?
Well, maybe you're the only one here.
Just because I'm the only one here means that I'm the Chamberlain. I am sorry.
Who's that?
I'm trying to.
Who's that?
Out of character, I'm trying to pin what he is. Like, I know he's a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway no?
You can roll.
Yes. I mean, look at his gear. Look at his gear. What the fuck is it?
Is that a blow gun?
What is that?
Is it blow gun?
Insight?
You can do insight. In this situation, I'll give you insight, investigation, or yeah, actually, or perception. No. Investigation or insight.
Okay, I got 13 plus 2, so it's 15.
Okay.
So.
Ferris, did you roll anything?
Yeah. Would be insight.
I don't think the camera's that high def. I don't think you can't see that far.
For those of you who don't know, Borivik has 6 fingers.
So 12.
12. Got it.
12 for insight.
Got it. 15 is a success. So by the looks of him, you can tell that he is of nobility.
I mean, is that it?
Nope. I guess
I can tell by his
I'll
stature. I mean, I want to know
Yeah.
what his archetype is. Like, what the fuck is that?
That's a blow gun.
yeah.
It's a blowgun?
Yeah.
Where the fuck does he put his face?
On that end.
On that end, yeah.
The small end. That's the barrel.
Okay. Check's over.
Checks over. Yeah. If that's all you wanted to know,
I mean, yeah, keep going. I mean,
yes. He's of the important stuff. He's of a nobility. That's what you can tell from his garb.
Maybe his son.
So that's your assumption. I don't know. I think he's just a guy.
Say again.
That's his assumption. He thinks it's the Chamberlain's son.
Oh.
I don't know. But yeah, that's really all I really wanted to know.
Okay. Bears anything?
Nope.
Okay. The halfling turns around, taps his foot. looks around the room and says,
That one. Or the one guiding us.
huh?
That one or the one that was guiding us. That one.
The halfling ringmaster left you at the door.
Oh yeah. Duh. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. Well. Then who are you then?
Well, my family, we built this place.
Built.
Must have taken a long time.
Yes.
Yes. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Ages and ages.
Hmm. Well, seems like you're doing quite well for yourself in the city.
It is not my acolytes that give me my wealth. It is my blood.
Bloodline. Yes. Yeah. So you're a noble.
Of nobility, yes. I am of this land. This is my family's doing, and I am here to continue. However, it was quite impressive what you all did in the Colosseum. I was there.
Were you?
Yes, the Drider definitely posed quite a threat to you, but seems you somehow.
I still have one health left.
But it seems that you somehow made it out alive.
Yeah. And sorry if we kept anybody waiting. We definitely needed a recuperation.
Well, yes, you did. You did upset the Chamberlain, I will say.
Oh, we upset a lot.
What's that roll?
Yeah. His roll was just nice.
Gotcha.
Well,
this halfling's kind of. He's definitely giving you guys like the look, looking up and down. Somewhat suspicious feeling, but you hit me with a perception, I guess.
13 again.
Hey. Maybe we should check that dice. We can do the assault test.
It's oh no, I'm using my Elven Grave dice.
Gotcha.
I need to use these.
15.
Nice. So, what was that? That was in perception?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can tell that this guy is, even though that nervous feeling, like that he's kind of questioning you, you know, he also is being truthful.
Well, yeah. I mean,
he has no reason to
to lie to us.
To lie. This is his place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not his place.
Yeah, but
it's his family.
Yeah.
That's what he's been telling you.
Varis, I guess your assumption was right. I guess.
Assumption? Assumption of what?
That you are maybe the son or cousin of somebody noble?
Of the Chamberlain?
Of the Chamberlain, maybe?
I am blood to this land, but not to the Chamberlain.
I guess you only want to go.
Oh, do I?
We'll settle this later.
Seems so confusing here.
Yes.
However,
You get used to it.
we will not let the Chamberlain wait much longer.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get there.
I will go get him. So, the
Why not give me the finger? Oh,
yeah. So the halfling walks away with an elegant stride. He's wasn't kidding about his nobility. You could tell by his walk that he's made of money.
Made of money.
Then
He walks like his pockets are too heavy.
then out pops an older man.
Ah, you are not a halfling.
I am not.
You must be the Chamberlain.
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm Borivik.
And I'm Varis.
Well, I am Laurel, and I am pleased to meet the heroes of the Colosseum.
Yes, your Colosseum poses quite the challenge to warriors and such.
Well, nonetheless, so impressive that I needed to see you.
Oh, quite honored.
No, the honor is all mine.
What might this be about?
Well, I guess I just wanted to know a little bit more about the heroes that fight in my Colosseum. The people of Omeran do enjoy their entertainment, and there must be a story behind the people, I assume.
You could say that. I mean, we all come from different backgrounds.
Far and wide.
Yeah.
And in the darkness, Aron, it says.
And in the dark.
And in the darkness.
So much darkness.
Well, Aron is dressed in all black still, hooded cloak. He tries to wear that as much as he can.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. Well, I mean, you can't really hide what you are. You don't. So
Yeah, I can't hide from something.
I don't know if a wizard is much for hiding.
Well, he can't make himself go invisible.
But that's
Yeah. So wizard man.
See my staff here?
See the staff? You do this.
You shall not, right?
So yeah, do perception,
Tell them about yourself.
insight, either or.
Oh yeah.
Whatever floats.
Yeah, I got a
Whatever
15.
floats your character sheet.
Okay, again.
I'm at 18.
I mean, with your bonus,
Yeah.
15 and 18. Boom. So the looks of this man, you can tell he's just like weathered.
Yeah, he seems to be a knight. Or maybe a paladin. He's paladin.
So,
I can tell that much.
yeah, I mean, you can make assumptions of his armor and but his demeanor and his facial features let you know that
It's
he's
very war-ridden.
tired. Yeah.
Well, wait, I wasn't paying attention, so I'm sorry. I was reading something.
It's all right. Yeah. So, weathered, tired old man.
Yes. Very
But
tired.
you can definitely the weather comes from battle.
Indeed. Quite the weapon you have there. I'd like to hear a little bit more about you then. Before we.
Divulge any more?
Yes.
Investigation.
Not digging with
16.
22.
All right. The let's be a little. The Chamberlain goes to set his head down and shakes it. Says, my past is long, treacherous.
I can tell. You
It
seem
is.
quite weathered.
Full of adventure, full of pain, suffering, happiness.
Feeling.
So much has happened in my life.
Divulge.
I've seen war. I've seen prosper from riches that you could never dream of. I've seen it all. And then I see this.
I've been around for a long time.
Well, I mean,
I understand, High Elf.
don't judge the man.
I'm
Okay.
sure this High Elf has seen his day.
Yes, but look at his clear, pale, smooth skin, and look at your rough demeanor and scar.
I have,
Just because I'm young doesn't mean I haven't seen anything.
you must be much older than I assume.
Well, I mean, why did you summon us? This is the question.
Yeah, that is the big question.
May I speak to you in confidence?
Of course, we just us here.
Have a reason to distrust you.
In the back, you can see two guards had just been poking themselves out in the shadow. They're kind of back in the shadows, but they've kind of you've drawn attention. You've seen them. You know, you've caught their attention. See some movement back there, and he waves his hand back, sends them out, and they vacate from the back. You couldn't see them from where you were at, but you know, again, you hear the rustle, and then they take out.
I knew we were being watched.
You aren't being watched. They are just merely protecting me. But I have a favor to ask.
Edgar, how many favors have we freaking took? Jesus. Alright.
In almost all the favors, you're getting rewarded. So
Yeah,
There's
but
always
like,
a cost.
I mean, whatever happened to going to the bounty, Kraken, that's what happened. Yeah, Kraken.
to remind you,
What were you
we
saying
are
about that?
far away from that. That happened.
I know, but well, I mean,
I was
that's-
actually I was just reading that, like I was going through our old notes, and I think it was in session 3 was when you were introduced to the bounty,
Yeah.
and it was session 5 that you were presented with the option to either pursue crystals or go after the bounty, and you chose the crystal. It's fine, and it's totally fine that you did.
Yeah.
But just say, I mean, that you can't, you know. Well, I'm not. You can't complain. You can complain all you want. But what I'm saying is like, you chose to go after one or the other, you know, and that was the choice at that time. So, and you sealed your fate.
Good timing.
I like that.
Well, what's the favor? I asked reluctantly.
What must
Well,
we
not-
do?
not
and how
terribly.
much does it gonna cost?
Not. How much we getting paid?
Yeah.
Well, not really that. That was out of character. So what's the favor? That was in character.
Well, it's not a question that most people ask another.
What does that mean?
I want you to kill me.
That's a very strange request.
Elaborate. Come on. You want me to roll?
You can. Yeah, you're welcome to roll anything you'd like right now.
Maybe I cast Detect Thoughts.
You're welcome to. Yeah, do that.
He's gonna pull Professor X on you and read your thoughts.
But, you can, if you want to cast Detect Thoughts, you can just, if you'd like to read it out, that would be helpful for everybody. The spell. Otherwise, I can.
I have to look it up in the book. I don't have it.
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Again.
I have the.
For anybody watching, we like to read the spells so we get a better understanding of the spells as we move forward through the game. Detect Thoughts. One action. We are not in combat right now, so that's irrelevant. Range self. Verbal, somatic, and material. A copper piece. Do you have one copper piece?
Yeah, he does.
Sure, we've got all kinds of stuff.
I mean, but do you actually have a copper piece on?
Yeah, he does. He has a couple.
Oh yeah, I got 17.
Okay.
I rolled
So-
15,
You won't expend it, I don't believe. I'm gonna read. Wow, so I've got some. This is a healthy description. For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell as your action on each turn, spell ends. Not really relevant. You can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, that's relevant. Initially, you learn surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at the moment. So, if you probe deeper, you must make a wisdom. The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
No, I mean the target. I would make the saving throw. Yeah, he would make the saving throw.
Yeah.
However, getting the base thoughts,
We already know what he wants.
No. Yeah, I know. Why? What he's thinking.
Why?
Exactly what he's thinking. It's pretty good. So the thoughts that you're seeing is he was recently telling you about what he'd seen. You see family that he lived through. He sees their past and then death. Then you see him working with generals in controlling battles, and then you see what seems like a different scene of battles, but he's still in the seat of power and control, where he's directing what's happening. You also see him sitting behind desks, head in his hands, but like he's sitting behind a desk, but it's extravagant. There's things all around him, and then you see him shaking hands with political figures, and then you see him shaking hands with halflings, and then you start to see the construction of this castle, and see it kind of erect, almost like in 2 times speed.
It's a little suspicious. It seems kind of common out of character that groups of halflings are being controlled by something other than a halfling.
Yeah. But, I mean, you see him shaking hands with the halflings.
Yeah. Anybody can do that
they-
to keep up appearances.
I mean, they clearly respect this man very highly. Still, did you get why he wants us to kill him?
No, I didn't.
I was like, oh shit, the fuck
Maybe is he just like...
No. We're not making props yet. I've been working on this.
And you just say like, throw it in the towel and done. Just fucking shoot me.
No, there's gotta be something more to it. There has to be.
So I'm assuming that Varis is like whispering this some information, trying to tell how you're talking to Borivik, or at least telling him about it. You know, it's something you'd probably want to try to dictate or try to figure out at least. How you get that information to Borivik?
Yeah.
I mean, are you just telling him like in front of him, like what?
No, in secret.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, you know, you might want to try to talk out like how you're telling it to him,
Like,
you know.
I don't know what.
Because he's not noticing.
Because I didn't roll.
Well, and
No keyword check.
what's your
Knowledge.
passive perception?
Perception?
Passive perception. Oh yeah, your PP's not on that. Your PP. I think passive perception is it's 10 plus your Dex modifier.
Yeah. Oh shit, 26?
No, 10 plus your Dex
13.
modifier. Yeah. 13, yeah, that sounds right. Which, that's actually target. Okay, so...
Any information I'm giving to him is going to be like whispered.
Yeah. Well, he didn't notice that you cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay.
That's
I don't
your.
know if that was-
You just gained knowledge that you know that I don't. You know
Yeah,
more
so
about, you know more about this man.
Well, but again, you know, and then if you're telling him anything, if you guys are discussing anything,
or just put it in layman's terms, like talk to him, like, man, you've had quite the life. Blah blah blah. Like, if I out of character. I mean, completely out of character. If I was a wizard and I detected thoughts, I would or just try to experience the emotion he went through his life. Like, damn, war's hell, dude.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
Again, how old is my character?
Yeah, but have you been through wars? Have you commanded armies? Have you built cities? I mean, that's basically what he just told you. Just trying to help, man.
Yeah,
I'm not criticizing.
can you guys this is not involved in this. Can I take one of the pencils and you guys share the pencil out there?
Let's do
Okay.
it. Yeah. That's my perception of what me myself thinks on what you should do. As a character.
But I mean, at the same time, you guys were having conversation about it. You could just as easily say that you turn your backs to the Chamberlain and kind of like, hey,
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Just assume that whatever information you think
there's a spell
is given to everybody in the party.
Yeah, and then talking to Uranus and Borivik in kind of like a closed circuit, which is totally fine. You can totally do that. I was just saying, preemptively to all this, what I was getting at is that you could just, describe to us at that time what you were doing and how you're giving us that information. So that way, as a DM, I can determine, how the NPC reacts, So future reference. That's totally fine. The Chamberlain did not notice that you were detecting his thoughts. But you do have that information, and you did share it with the party. Cool.
why wish for death when you've had such a long, valiant life?
Why not find a way to make it better?
There's no way.
Look around you. Much better can I make it?
Yes, I mean,
I'm not talking about aesthetics.
no, I mean,
This is all optics.
yeah.
This doesn't make you better or happy.
Does war conflict make you better?
Why do you want us to
I've seen my day. My time on this world is ended.
kill? Says who?
You're still
Says
here.
me.
How come he does now?
For whatever reason, the gods have spared me.
What if we don't kill you? What happens then?
And I continue to live. However, I just do not think that this is right. None of this is right.
What is this? That
It may not always seem right, but in the end, we're always forgiven.
Well, as I saw when you entered this room, you met Merrick.
Yeah, we did. Wait, that was the. Oh, yeah. We never did catch his name.
We did not catch his name, but now we know who he is.
Yes, Merrick Lee Gallo. He is heir to this land, and I just cannot stand by and feel like I am the ruler of these lands where I am surely not. However, the people look at me as one.
Well, it's all full of respect. I mean, we've done so much for them. So
Yes.
we've heard.
Yes, respect. I've heard all of this before. If I just simply cease to exist,
You got some stubborn NPCs, man. Out of character.
Have a character.
Some stubborn ass NPCs.
to do things against anything, you have to combat something. So I mean, if you're gonna,
Yeah. Well.
I mean, you're yeah.
Okay. Just like last time with the dude in the tower. But, shit.
You know, leave one in his hand.
But I don't have a good enough reason. You're just wham, poor me. It's all I hear. What is your reason for us to take your life?
Did daughter die? Wife? Like,
I mean, clearly he's led up. He's
out
clearly,
of character.
he's clearly got blood behind him. Wars and
Of
conflicts.
course, yeah.
Political meetings. Probably assassination attempts thwarted by him. I'm sure he was a very esteemed general and soldier, warrior, whatever. Probably a very skilled swordsman, from the looks of it. But he's super old. And
But I can kind of see where he's coming from because living by myself, I ran into a lot of danger, of course, being by myself. So I know how it feels. And maybe in awkward situations.
well, I mean, there's no humane way to do it. You clearly have people protecting you.
Yes, even as you think there are not eyes on you, there are.
Oh yeah, I know.
The halflings of this land, they just think too highly of me.
Well, why not place
What are we
someone else
supposed
in
to
jail?
do? Kill you and take charge?
Mary, probably take charge.
Yeah.
Because he's, I mean, how is Merrick as a
the successful roll that you had prior, you determined that he put off the energy of nobility. So he looked regal, you know.
Right.
So I mean, and you don't know much about him. You don't know much about the Lee Gallo family.
They're probably quite an interesting family. I will also do history. I got another 20.
Yeah, you roll 20?
Yes.
13.
Like, I just threw it down and it was 20.
13.
All right, here you go. So, you are debating this stuff. This is gonna go on like a back and forth between, you know, Aronis, Varis, Borivik, and Laurel. You start to think about your encounters, and then you think about the halflings that you've dealt with, and the name Lee Gallo.
Is that Cade's last name?
Yes.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa. Fucking mind blow. Viewers, that was a mind blow. Damn. Can I not cast, is that little fucker around? Is he here? Is Cade around?
You can roll.
I can roll Detect Magic.
But he's not mentioned.
If he's being controlled by a stone like we think he, or a crystal like we think he is.
By Ayla?
Yeah.
She clearly summoned him when we went and
Yeah.
saw her. He's like,
I'm looking for. There it is. Oh yeah, so I'm sorry. Passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom modifier, not your dex modifier. I apologize. That popped out. I was thinking about some stuff and I was like, wait a minute.
+2 for me.
Yeah. So you didn't have 12 then?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we were still on point where we were at. So
I want to ask you a question. What's in it for us if we kill you?
what is it that you
What does
see?
it do?
Why are you here?
Why
You summoned
you
us.
summoned us?
No. I mean, why are you in Donlin?
Well, I'm kind of working. Looking for these.
Oh, you gave it away.
Yeah.
Oh, you gave it away.
Shit.
For these what?
For these,
Crystals?
Nah, you can give it away. I'll leave the same box.
Crystals.
I'll leave the same box.
It's not gonna give it away.
Looking for precious jewels?
No.
Yes.
Well, yes. More than that.
They have certain qualities.
Does so much. I don't know. I mean, what do we want if we kill him back?
Some form of payment.
I mean, I don't want money. I want something cool. Huh.
What, like the most expensive objects he's got? What? His sword?
I mean, is there something in the middle of his chest, or is that just a stag?
His sword, yes.
You don't get no weapon, are you?
Oh, yeah? What do I get?
You're not proficient in that, so you couldn't use it.
What? I'm sorry, what are you asking?
I'm asking if there's something in the middle of his armor. Like, what the hell is that?
It's just a sigil. It's nothing.
Just a stag.
Yeah.
Okay. Brando's saying he wants the sword, and I'm trying chat, you're kind of helping me. Be there for me.
You're relying on chat knowledge?
No.
No chat knowledge.
No chat knowledge.
Especially you.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking to.
You know who I'm talking to.
You know who you are.
I mean, shit. I mean, that's really all I can think of, really. I mean,
What? Oh, you can. What? Oh, you can think of what?
oh shit. I mean, that's what I asked. I mean, what's in it for us? And I don't really know.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, okay. That's what you're
That's
just
what
saying
I'm
that
at.
all
Yeah.
you can think of is to ask what's in it for you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and he's asking us what do we want. And
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't get us labeled as murderers?
Yeah, because I kind of have a feeling if we just straight up kill you, your guards are going to kill us. Or attack.
Well, I didn't bring you here without a plan.
What is his plan?
Enlighten us on plan.
If you challenge me in combat
One-on-one?
and we fight in the Colosseum, then my death will be of honor.
That sounds more reasonable. But
Sounds better.
I was gonna fuck
I know. Right?
But what is the benefit for us killing you? What's your gain?
Is it morale or what?
Because
What is it that you want? Tell me. I can do just about anything.
We need help getting the stones that we need.
Yes, seems they could.
We suspect there's one nearby in the mountains.
Yes.
In the mountains.
Can I roll a
West. Towards the northwest.
Yes.
So I'll give like our memory checks for us. You know, it's totally fine. You can, nature, history, perception. Any of those three you can get what you need.
I will do.
Perception 17.
Oh. 20 again. That's
But it wasn't that. It was a 20 with modifiers.
No, it was 18 with modifier.
Okay. So, again, the ruins that you were looking for, what you thought was in the mountains, you knew as Walthera.
Yeah. If I had my notebook, I knew
That's right.
Yeah, well, there, I remember that crazy
Yes.
ass dungeon. Jesus. But,
Again, what is it that you desire? Anything that you need, I can provide.
We don't have to use one of those if we can get stuff from this guy.
You have 4 keys left, right? Or,
Yeah, because we used one to get here.
I think the keys. Yeah. Huh? 4? Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
4.
5.
That was 5 keys. So yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we got some magic badass teleporting keys last session.
So the keys of teleportation,
Badass.
they can transport the user and its party to anywhere. However, the key used is expended, and they have a total of 5 keys, and use 1 to get to Donald
Yes. And here we go.
from Halfley Rock.
Okay.
Yep.
Come on now. Ranger, Outlander, I know my lands. I do.
So this is all you ask.
It's gonna take a bit more than that.
Varys, anything? Ronus, anything? Even though
Provisions, food, anything we need. To get what we
we're
want.
killing the guy.
Yeah.
That's not all of it.
1,000 gold apiece.
Yeah.
How about 10,000?
That sounds fantastic.
So it's
Let's see that.
all three of us
That's
against
30,000.
you. We're 1-on-1.
I believe that the heroes are welcome in the Colosseum once more. I do believe that the town thinks of me much higher than I think of myself.
Well, you seem to be quite the seasoned warrior.
I am. However,
You are.
I do know this. But if we go in the ring, I could fake it. So to say.
So it's a publicity stunt, right?
This is not publicity. This is real. If I die in front of them, it will be an honorable death.
And then what, you come back to life?
I have no powers of such. Maybe you do, wizard, but not I.
How would we pull it
You
off?
said you would pretend it like you were hurt.
No, we gotta make it convincing. These.
This isn't convincing. I will die.
Why did you say fake it?
Yeah.
I will pretend to put up a fight.
It has to. It has to look convincing.
Yeah.
It has to.
Like that.
Because if we're gonna do this, for one, you need to arrange the payment. Two.
I will pay you now.
Alright. Let's do it.
And this crystal that you speak of in Walthera, I can get you there.
Kids there.
Intrigued. So paid and well, is it paid or get there or get there and
Both.
get paid? Because I'm down for all both.
This castle has so many passages. One such passage will take you there. He's saying there of the many passages in of Omeron's castle, Castle Omeron. There are passages that will lead you to Walthera, and I can allow you the passage.
Let's do
Get it on.
it. Where is this passage? Well, we need. Gotta do the thing. Gotta do the thing. Gotta fight it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
You know what get it on means? Get it
So-
on.
let's head to the Coliseum.
Sounds like we have a deal then.
Yeah, I believe we have a
So he turns around, claps his hands. 6 guards come back out along with Merrick, and they escort Merrick down the aisle, and Laurel turns around and says, "Well, it seems that I have been challenged."
Well,
He's talking to Merrick and
oh yeah.
these heroes want to challenge me in the field of combat.
Yes.
Yes,
I challenge.
Uranus says.
actually supposed to work? Is it 1v1?
As you guys
Three
are
rounds?
talking about it, where the guards surround you and start to force your escort
Okay.
to the
Okay.
Well,
I
Colosseum.
guess I'm going wherever these guys are going.
They're walking you back out of the castle.
Don't shove.
Back out of the castle, and down the pathways back into Omerin.
If she'll spit out, so I like it.
Hey, you're poking me in the leg. Stop that.
You fucking won't get me.
Yeah. Walking down, all of the halflings and all of the gnomes from the city have started to gather in the. We were up there. We were up there. But no. The Colosseum is back in the city. So we were up there. Coming back down now, being escorted by the guards. Word travels fast because there is people everywhere. There is flags flying. There is people cheering and booing and noises. I mean, it's just getting louder and louder as you move into this. It just gets louder and louder.
Word spreads fast. We didn't even tell anybody.
You're not very fast.
I don't think you had
should
to.
have already known.
Yeah. I'm sure they're going because we're fighting there. Just trust you. The crowd's chirping and chipping.
Hear that?
You ought to get stadium noises. Well, walking to the Coliseum.
Yeah, so they're taking you to the Colosseum.
Yeah. I mean, it's just us, right? Dude's not with us.
What's that?
It's just us, right? And the guards.
Merrick and Laurel, Chamberlain Laurel.
Oh, okay.
So you enter the Colosseum
Yeah.
once again.
Well,
Looks like we're back here again.
yeah. Seems like they didn't mind cleaning up.
There's a lot of blood.
Yeah. No blood here.
So
People. Cool. Was there people there before?
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was.
Oh shit. What the hell?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we have reached our commercial break. However, we have no commercials, so we'll just take a break.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
And we're back. No, we're already back.
Too late.
Thank you, player Chris. So, we left the last after our break here, or before the break. We saw the party get pretty much moved into.
I mean, like, nowadays, like, in particular.
What's that now?
It's a flag.
That's
It's
like-
obviously a banner, dude. You're talking about the aesthetics on the map.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's just
Oh,
banners
okay.
dangling from the entrances. Yeah, we saw the party get escorted down by the guards of the castle, Castle Marin, along with Chamberlain Laurel and Merrick Lee Gallo.
You were fighting Chamberlain Royal. So,
How are we doing this? 3-on-1? 1v1 until he dies?
We're all here, so I assume we're all fighting.
well,
We're not fighting against each other.
Well, no, I mean, I assume that I thought the deal was that we kill him.
Well, yeah.
yeah, but we.
But it's gotta be
I
convincing.
mean, we've already been paid, right?
Yeah, so he,
Was it
And
10,000
it's
each?
matching, like, super fast.
no, he just slipped 10,000 to Borivik on the way out, so.
Yeah, because I already slept.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably pretty skilled. Just saying. You probably might know some spells.
We'll see. We'll see how good his magic defense is.
Well,
Secretly.
I bet he got some tricks up his sleeve, my friend.
So, as you converse, you see Laurel emerge from the distance.
Shit.
Oh god, there he is.
Oh god. Shit. You know what I should have got
That
for
sword
the...
is like a Buster Sword status.
No, that's a bastard sword.
Bastard.
Bastard.
It's a white bastard sword.
White bastard sword.
Yeah. Come on now, we can't have a racist stream.
White bastard sword. I'm
We
white.
speak of no color. We have a yellow
Why? Not white.
elf with us, so
Why? Not white.
just saying.
You yellow elf.
You yellow elf.
Okay,
Alright, so
now that I see him, he looks pretty intimidating. That he adjusts to the party. Borivik does.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Racist. Fuck you, Nick.
Hey. No,
Hey.
no,
Sorry.
now we're PG-13 or above. We're going to be NC-17. Great, Chris.
I'm sorry. I just seen it pop up. Alright, let's
so
get
as
this
you,
going.
Before you know it, he appears.
Let's get it on.
Draw our weapons.
And then
I am dueling.
as Laura walks out, he gestures to the crowd, waves.
Yeah.
Pulls out his sword.
I can just, let's get it on.
Then as he does that, you see guards pop out of the entrance and surround the realm.
Hey, this fight was only for one.
What's this?
Not three.
So Laurel's back there with the great sword, looking at you, and he's like,
Just go with it. Just go with it.
"Roll initiative."
Mm.
13. Yeah, 13.
Wait, so I'm sorry.
I got 14. 14.
Wait, you got 13?
13.
Got it.
Dang.
Jesus.
It's gonna make us look like badass, right? Out of character.
It's gonna make it look convincing.
Of course, so he's like, just go with it. So,
And it says arena. Mm.
Give me a moment. So for the viewers, it's really hard to prep with a child. So hats off to Don Forge Cast and Andrew for somehow pulling that off with ease because it's difficult. Let's see.
Should I go melee? 'Cause I do have that new feat where I can brandish both swords in one action. Isn't that right?
Do you?
I do.
It is the dueling.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did it. But
And
I had it last sesh.
Yep. And 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then yes. Yes, you can. Alright, so yeah. So as we start, I need to get my mouse in order here. This is where the experimental part of the game table comes into play. So Laurel is first in line here.
Oh God.
So
Let's do attack.
they may play in our favor.
Hmm?
stand by for the prep stuff, you know. Yeah, good. Yeah. Let's see. So, he, as he had his great sword pulled out, he starts to run towards you. Running straight for Varis, it seems.
For me?
For Varis.
Oh, okay. I said
Oh,
Chris.
man.
That's
Let's see how fast he's moving
Magic defense.
with this button today.
I bet he's gonna nail it.
So he runs up, he stops and he shouts, "Defend yourselves!" Compresses and casts Shield of Faith on himself.
I knew he was a fucking cleric. I knew it. I knew it.
Language.
I'm sorry.
We got kids in the viewing in the stream. I don't know. We might.
I don't think of everybody. Why are you guys?
Obviously.
I hear you guys cussing.
Obviously.
Let's work these things.
Yep. And yeah, so it is now Borovik's turn.
Oh, great.
If you'd like to try it, you're welcome to. So just click on your character first, and then click and drag.
I would like to brandish both swords.
Okay. Looks like you have Varis and Borivik selected, so click anywhere else. So just click.
Outside of the box. Outside.
Yeah, there you go. Should be able to move your guy.
Yeah. I'd like to run to his side right here.
Yes.
Take a slash with my swords that I'm brandishing. So
2 swords.
there's 17. And then oh yeah, roll for damage.
Is it so? You're gonna do two separate.
Yeah.
I'll take the mouse away for a moment. No, I have the mouse here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna take it away for a moment, so you guys can keep that on the table for a little bit. So, what was your
D4 plus 2.
I'm sorry. What was your
It was a 17,
17?
and then I'm gonna roll for the hit.
Yeah, it was a hit. Just so you know.
Yeah, cool. Right on. And
confirm that first.
3 plus 2 was 5.
So dealing 5 damage.
Yep. And
Got it.
so
So you got another one?
13.
It's a miss. Swings right past him, and he feels a little taken back by the hit.
Little shave off the face.
Kind of looks at you like. So it is now Varis' turn.
In my turn.
Oh yeah, I mean, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I wouldn't move back, but that would provoke attack of opportunity.
It would.
No.
I would like to stay where I am and
Okay.
stay kind of like in defense mode.
Yep.
Your turn. Remember, each square is 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Do you?
Each is 5. Yeah.
I'm gonna move up just a little bit.
No, you have to highlight them, and you're yellow.
You have to. Yeah. You're the yellow one. There you go. Yep.
Yes.
One square.
Yep.
One square.
And
Go to the side.
cast
Yep.
Firebolt at this closest guy right here.
With your staff.
Which guy?
Right here. This guy.
To
I can't see it. I'm sorry. Just describe it.
to Larian
Laurel.
Hang
or
on.
Laurel.
Oh, are you casting towards Laurel? Okay.
Yeah.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Got it.
Can you got people wanting to see the map.
The what?
People wanting to see the map.
Oh, okay. So
Like,
we can't show the map
18.
yet,
18.
just so everybody knows.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. Yeah, I could just guess. So the issue is that I don't have a way to show the computer that is showing the map because we are running it on Photoshop, and it is on a separate computer than the stream. So tisk, I'm sure.
So it is,
But there's a couple of ways we can solve this. We can do a camera from above that shows the whole table. I mean, this is kind of I built this table for you guys, so I mean, like, this is kind of whatever we want, you know. If you guys want a camera from above, you can do it that way, or I can start a Hangout chat and stream the Hangout chat that's showing this screen as a screen share.
That sounds cool.
So that way it would just show the screen. So right now, you know, we keep our table kind of messy, you know, so we get to indulge in a messy table. So anyways, you can't see the map. So if you want to know where we're at right now, Borivik is directly next to Chamberlain Laurel. Huh?
I am right up on dude.
8 fire damage.
What was it?
8.
8 fire damage. Jeez.
I am like right up on dude with my 2 short swords. I hit him once, then I missed my second sword.
Yeah, so Chamberlain Laurel takes 8 fire damage and kind of knocks it off of his shoulder, but kind of looks back and kind of looks at you like. Varis being, let's see, you're 10 feet away.
You want to convince me, right?
Yeah, so See Uranus, he pulls out his short swords and or short sword, sorry, singular, and moves. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to take the mouse. Let's try to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, I got it. So it's gonna move to the other side of Laurel and take a slash at him. And an 8 misses. Swings right past him, and but Uranus looks at him. He's like, "I meant to do that." Gives a little wink.
Yeah. Half of me.
And then you start to see the guards start to move, and so out there you see two like dressed in full armor, but small armor of two gnome guards and two halfling guards coming at all of you.
Borivik hints to Chamberlain. What the hell? Supposed to be fair?
He's close enough to like hear and even possibly like a slight whisper over the noise of the Colosseum.
Why are they here?
I didn't plan on them coming. They just came to protect me.
So they don't
He's
know
holding
what's
his
going on, right?
holding his
Oh,
great
okay.
sword like he's going for another attack. You
Me too,
know.
all my
Yeah.
painting and stuff,
Mhm.
whatever. But I mean, shit. I mean, is it cool if we kill them? Yeah.
So they're actually moving
Fairly fast.
probably fairly slow.
Should we kill
With
them?
my computer,
Should we kill them?
moving fairly slow, but yeah,
No.
they all start advancing.
Oh god. Shit. They're moving closer, guys.
And so it seems like 2 attacks go to Borivik. Let's see what's going on here.
Parry, react. Can I react?
You didn't call it during your turn, so
Fuck.
can't retroactive any action. Apologies.
Stay back.
If only, right? If only. Okay, so let's see. First up is the 2 gnomes. Yep.
Which side are they on? My side or your side?
It's actually so 1 gnome per side, 1 halfling per side. So that is 1 gnome and 1 halfling coming at Borivik. So we'll just go ahead and we'll take care of those 2 attacks now. So 1. I'm
One
just
damage.
gonna. Do we have a camera capturing device? Because I really want this to be seen. So it's a 20 and a 1. I've never rolled anything like that, so
Really?
it's pretty interesting to me.
On me? Like it's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got a natural fail and a natural crit.
Natural crit. And
That's funny. So got the picture there. I'm gonna see if I can show it to the chat.
Yeah, just looks above your head. Whatever.
No, it's right
Oh,
here.
yeah, right there, yeah. That's crazy. What the hell?
So, shout out to Chess X Dice. So yeah, with that natural crit, that's definitely a hit with the javelin brandishing gnome. So 1d6 plus a 2. So that's a 3 damage, 3 piercing damage. the gnome. And then, let's see, this halfling. I get my, take my mouse back here. And, let's see, that natural fail of a javelin went right past him, and it seems that he lost it, and now does not have the javelin, any longer. So yeah.
Oh, he doesn't. So he's fair game.
The halfling guard that is nearest to you.
Okay.
And on the map, he is 5 feet away from you. The gnome is directly in front of you. Or
it's not my turn to
the
attack.
Agondor.
Yeah, and it's not my turn to attack. So.
It is not. Then we have 2 more of these attacks going towards Uranus, which is a 19 and a 14. Checking Uranus's AC, which I should have. Okay, so they both hit. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll this out real quick. It's an easy one. So he takes a total of 8 damage.
Nice.
Yes. Alright, so it is. Let's see. How much should I take? 8?
Yes.
Okay. And then it is now. Top of the round. Back to Laurel. So he looks at both of you and says, "Well, I guess if we must make it a show, right?"
Indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, stand by. Stand by. Stream stand by. As we have new players, we also have new DMs, so fact checking is key. Just confirming things is always good, so that you know that you're playing by the rules. And keeping that bad boy steady, right? So, with that said, he goes for a couple of things. Cast guidance on himself. And also standby. Yeah. And then yeah, he takes a step back and bends down, and then let's see. He readies his long sword for an even a deeper approach. So he bends down and goes for a swing, but he's just readying his action. So he looks like he's ready to attack hard. So but that's it. He's gonna move back. I need to get back to that. Take my mouse. I actually can't see that. Can you see the map still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Just confirming because I can't. I'll figure it out. Something about figuring stuff out. There we go. Figuring stuff out. Thinking about using Roll20 for the maps, but it's going to be difficult because there's a big learning curve with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Chamberlain moved 10 feet back. Yep. And it is now Borivik's turn.
Okay. So the one in front of me is disarmed.
No, just 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, you said one didn't have a javelin anymore.
Yeah, that's the one that's just a little bit away from you.
Yeah, can I knock him out? I just like punch him with like my hilt.
You want to move towards him and knock the guard out?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you can. Yeah. So.
I mean, I'm not here to kill the guard.
Yeah, if you want to knock somebody unconscious, as long as you announce you're doing so before your attack, you can do that.
Yeah, I want to knock the guard that I'm closest to now.
Oh, you're closest to. So he's the one that actually does have his javelin. That's what I was trying to tell you. Is that the other one?
Oh, so the one farthest from me doesn't have a javelin.
That's right. But that guy still has his weapon. But I mean, you can still attack with the intention of knocking out. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, because I'm not here to kill
You're welcome to do that.
I'm not here to kill guards.
Yep.
I'll do that. But like, just punch him with the hilt.
Yeah, knock him with the hilt. You can. I mean, in this situation, we're just gonna say we're dealing the same damage. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really try to restrict it too much.
So I got a
12.
Stand by. Take the mouse.
No, that's 15. No, that's 15.
Yeah, so that's a gnome, and yes, you got a 15 to hit. That is a success.
Cool. And attack is 4 plus 2.
6.
Yep.
Dealing 6 damage. He is showing signs of
Disorientation.
Yeah. Showing a little blood. So you're there. Would you like to do anything else? You still have looks like 25 feet of movement, right?
I do have another attack because I have another weapon.
Right. Because I'm still brandishing both my weapons.
Yeah, I do know you are. And I guess within your turn, I could say that your action, I guess, would still grant it. I want to say like as like a maybe some GMs would do this like if you didn't in your action time you didn't state that you were doing 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I mean, I don't know. Whatever. We're Eagle Keep. We can do whatever we want. It doesn't matter. Literally. And nobody's watching anyways, right? I'm just kidding. I know you're watching.
I'm in my turn.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Stay where you're at. 5 feet away from. I mean, you're.
Oh wait, no, yeah.
You're within striking range of everybody, but I mean. You have.
I'll move this away, close to you.
Okay. So that will provoke an attack of opportunity from the gnome.
Great. Bring it.
Working on the bridge.
So it rolls let's see, the roll was a 16. And let's see, what's his okay, so that's 20. 20 hit.
Yeah.
Got it. So you will take 3 damage.
Yay! 3 damage.
It is now Varis' turn.
Come on, Fireball Joe. I don't know. Just spitting fireballs like fucking Super Mario.
Yakety yak. Don't fire back.
Move this way.
Ray Steven? Isn't that Ray Steven?
And attack this guy. This guy is disarmed, right?
Cat Steven.
This guy's the one that's disarmed, right?
Farthest, close to the wall, closest to me.
Yeah, close to the wall.
Close to the wall there. Yeah. Yes.
Do I get advantage on this guy? Since he's disarmed?
No.
He's just disarmed.
Alright, I'll attack him anyways.
Okay.
13.
I gotta check that.
Void damage.
This goes to the halfling. What was it?
13.
What's a hit?
Damage.
Do some damage.
10.
What do you?
10.
What are you doing?
Firebolt. One staff.
Oh, okay. So it's 10 damage on the firebolt.
Yeah.
Got it. The halfling drops prone
Good.
and is still alive, but is now prone.
And I'll like to use my bonus action to cast shield.
Got it. So that raises your AC by 2. What's your current AC then?
15, so raise it to 17.
Got it. Good to know. Keep that in mind whenever I ask you again.
Yeah,
So is
so
that all you'd like to do?
Yeah.
But you don't want to move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Didn't you move in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't move again.
I mean, you can move. You still have
I
more.
move again, but provoke.
Yeah. No, I mean you wouldn't provoke because you're not in striking range of a melee attack.
Oh, I'm good.
But yeah, just as a refresher.
Yeah.
So
Your turn.
it is it's Uranus' turn. Let's see. Did not subtract. Let's see. So yeah. We've already taken some damage this round. Kind of intense. He's actually gonna divert his attention to the gnome that's to the south of him. Let's see, gnome. Yep, right there. Boom. With that, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, 8 plus 5. Oh, it's a hit. All right, cool.
Yay.
All right. So dropping that 1d6 damage. It's a 2 plus a 3. That's a 5. Dealing 5 damage. Boom, boom. Got it. Take that, sucker. And he passes the torch off back to them because it is now their turn. All of the guards. So 2 attacks get directed to Uranus and 1 attack to Borivik, and the other one is going to pull out his dagger and move towards Varis.
Is that how he is, Brandon? Is that it? Like that?
He's coming at me, bro.
You coming at me, bro? Yeah, so let's see, that one's coming to you. I'm gonna send him over there. Then the second one is gonna come out and towards Borivik.
That's why I cast shield, because it's what? Dagger piercing damage.
And then so the fourth one comes up to Uranus. Alright, so it's got 2 at Uranus. 1 hits, dealing 6 damage.
Ooh yeah.
Uranus is getting taken down.
Wait, damn.
That was
Already?
damage against Uranus, yeah.
Jesus Christ! Already.
First one, and then the other one missed. Then the next one was coming at Borivik. That was the gnome with the javelin.
Come straight.
That is a 15 plus 3.
Oh, it's a mess. Suck my balls.
17?
What?
18?
Oh, wait, no,
19?
No, never mind. It's a hit.
18, sorry.
It's a hit.
Yeah, 18, sorry. My math is escaping me. I think it's a plus 3. It's plus 4, yeah, it would be a.
Yeah.
So that's a 19. So that's a hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna deal some damage to you.
Yeah.
So 4, dealing 4 damage.
4 whole damage.
4 whole damage.
I don't know if we
Great.
can handle that.
Four
Jumping
whole
Jehoshaphat.
piercing damage.
Like, to the face.
You would like to know specifics? To the chest.
Ah! I love that dice. It's limb die. It's awesome.
Limb die. It is now the attack towards Varis. Last but not least, of course. What's your AC right now?
17.
16 plus 4 is a 20.
Plus 4.
And you take 3 damage.
Thought you were safe over there. You know what? I don't even need the pencil. I'm gonna just my phone does my math. Do what you
Still
will.
good. Still good.
I have 22 health. Alright.
It is top of the round, and
It's dude's turn.
yeah, Laurel's coming. So he's coming straight for Borivik, it seems.
Borivik looks reluctant for the hit coming.
He runs at you with his sword,
Walk with athletics.
that great sword coming down
Oh,
with
hell,
the
can he dodge?
fury of a 2d6 plus, what is the modifier on that puppy? That's gonna be tough, right? Isn't that gonna be tough? A 2d6 plus whatever the plus is. It doesn't even matter what the plus is.
That will
right?
hurt me a lot. I mean, plus it's a great sword.
This is gonna be alright. This is gonna be alright.
Oh god. That sounded painful.
That's not too bad. 7 damage. You like 7
okay.
damage.
Oh, thanks. God. Jeez. If my character believed in any gods, thank him.
Does he? I don't know. You tell me.
He does not.
Yeah, yeah.
What was it, 4?
Hmm?
What was it? What was damage?
Damage dealt?
On me?
7.
7.
Yeah. And he looks at you and says, "That's how you do it."
He's almost dead. What are you doing?
Make it look convincing. Shut up. We're getting paid. We've already been paid.
We got the money.
Okay, it's my turn then. Ain't it?
It is, yes.
Okay. I'd like to.
Yep, take it away.
Damn it. Where's
It's there you go. You have to move it from my screen
Yeah.
to yours.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. No. What's striking distance?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yeah, you're within striking distance.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to strike.
At the gnome.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah. It is at the gnome. I'd still like to knock. Is this the prone one?
No.
So he's armed.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to attack. Still like to. Oh shit! I'll just give him a good ass blow. Ow. 17.
That's the roll or the total
That's my roll for.
for attack. What's your bonus on the attack?
Oh, my bonus plus 3.
Yeah.
Wow. No, plus 2. Plus 2.
Okay. 19 is a hit.
Yeah, and I do 4 plus 2 damage, so 6. Damn.
So how much damage did you do?
6. With my one sword.
Alright.
And I'm gonna do my next strike.
Before you can do your next strike, he goes to the ground and is bleeding out.
Okay.
He's down.
Then no next strike. Can I move in? Can I move again?
You can move again, yeah. And I don't. This is something that I'm gonna have to talk to some other people about, but I don't know with the like the two-handed fighting and everything, if you're able to attack, move, and then attack another person without the extra attack feature. And I can't remember if it's the ranger class or not.
Yeah.
But
Chat, help us out with that if you can.
yeah, if anybody knows, that'd be helpful. But I think that you cannot. I'm just gonna do a quick table rule right now that you're not going to right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that you have to have the extra attack feature to do that, because it's an attack outside of another movement, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Like you made a movement, you attacked, you have to make another movement to attack
But
again.
wouldn't that be a bonus action though?
I mean, it would be another action, you know what I mean? That's an extra attack. That's what extra attack grants you, so.
Well, he bled out, so he's gone.
Yep, so
He's not dead.
would you like to do anything else?
Uh,
I mean, he's not there right now, so
I'd like to
don't worry about that.
move again.
And stream and or viewers, I understand that not seeing the map is probably difficult for you all because we're all looking down.
Right here. I'm right behind the guy we're fighting.
Chamberlain Laurel.
Yeah, Chamberlain Royal.
Yep.
Across the street.
All right, and that's you.
That's my
It
turn.
is now Varis' turn.
Alright. So wait, on that, am I at disadvantage if I'm too close?
For what? No.
Marvel.
No.
Get a lot of backlash from
Yeah, there's a, I don't know if there's a book rule for that, but I
like for splash damage.
yeah, I think that I've read that somewhere. There's like no rule for splash damage, so I mean I could just assign you some, but I'm just whatever. Blast
That
away.
would suck.
Blast away.
Oof.
The staff that Varis wields has the cantrip of Firebolt attached to it.
+1.
+1. So, and that applies to spell and attacks.
Yep, best weapon in the party.
He's killing it. So,
Take me a minute to read that.
where are we at?
14.
It's like he's
AC,
reading.
that's a hit. Give me some damage.
7.
+1. This is your staff.
Yeah.
So 8.
8.
Got it. Catches fire, starts burning and charring.
Oh, the gnome.
Halfling.
I said they were expensive.
Okay.
Making it real.
So he's kind of just like sitting there burning. Actually, I have a little trick here. This is something obviously that the chat is not going to be able to see. Sorry guys,
Yeah.
but we have cool table effects
I'd pick up the map, but it's incredibly heavy
and built into the
and
table.
built into the table.
However, some of the people that are watching have seen it, so they know. Okay, he's on fire.
This girl is on fire.
I don't know if you guys. Oh, hey,
Yeah, he's
see
burning.
it?
He's
Oh,
burning.
yeah, he's burning.
Okay, yeah, he's burning. He's on fire. So he's burning to a char. No longer a threat.
Your turn.
Is now Aranis' turn. Going for Laurel once more. Short sword attack with a 12 plus something. 5. 12 plus 5 equals 7. Huh? 12 plus 5 equals. And again, let's do a check to see if that's a hit. Oh, it's a hit.
He
He gets a hit on Cornell.
fine.
And dealing back to the character
First
sheet.
hit of the game.
I know, right? Ross is blowing it.
Oh crap.
No, for him.
Huh? Ross is blowing it. And he, well, characteristically has been. So, dealing 6 damage on the rail.
Oh yeah.
It is now the remainder of the guards' turns.
There's only 2 of them.
Yep. So one of them's moving towards Borivik.
Bring it.
It looks like
Counter-strike.
you didn't call any kind of reaction in your turn, so I can't grant.
How would I do that?
So you call your reaction during your turn.
Yeah.
What you're gonna do if triggered. If triggered. So I mean, without stating that you are waiting for that trigger. That's just how it works.
You know, obviously, I am.
I mean, I know you want to.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You're already
Fuck
past
it.
your
Fuck
turn.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. PG, dog. PG.
Let's go.
PG, dog. The stream can't see it.
You can't see that one. Oh yeah.
No, it's
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, bleep me out. It's pretty much like my whole dialogue is just like
Don't worry, we're used to that on Storm King Slender too.
Yeah.
Bonin likes to curse the time or two. Alright, so yeah, that's 2 attacks. One on Borivik and one on Uranus. And it is 3 and a 4. Plus 4, it's like a 7 and an 8.
Miss.
Both are unsuccessful.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. How's that?
Top of the round. And it is Laurel's turn.
Laurel.
Chamberlain Laurel. Moving back towards Borivik.
God, leave me alone, man.
Swinging back around. He's taking that sword back around for another, what was that, a 2d6 plus 2, was it? Take a look. I'll just take a look. Yeah, 2.
2?
So, no. I'm sorry. Don't get your hopes up. 7 damage.
Alright.
The decorated war hero slashes down upon you with such precision that you see where the detect thoughts that Varis cast
7 damage.
came from.
Fellas, viewers, I might die. Borivik might die. Anywho.
It is
My turn.
now Warwick's turn.
Yes. I would like to attack him.
Yep.
Because I'm not liking it.
You got both your short swords, right?
Okay.
No, you could have kept the roll. It's alright. I'm alright with the roll on the screen.
18 plus.
So I'll tell you, for a DM that's behind the screen, whatever your first roll is, I want to take.
Okay.
So, but just whatever. No, I mean, whatever you had. What was it?
What? The one on the screen?
No. Like the one you're calling.
I had 18
Okay.
plus 3, so it's 20.
20?
Yeah.
21,
Yeah, that's plus
which
3,
is
right?
it's a hit regardless.
Yeah. Okay.
So give me some damage
Yeah.
on the rail.
Yeah. And I'm attacking with both my weapons, so.
Yep.
So that's 4 plus 2. 6.
So 6 damage one time. Yep.
15.
For the next hit,
Yeah, from the next hit. There's 3 to 17.
17's a hit.
Where's that? Ah. Damn. There's a 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Got it. You did 12 damage total. Got it. Then it is now. Let's see. Borivik, you just went?
No.
Anything else from you?
I'd like to move back and get ready for any kind of strike coming towards me.
Or do I have to specify that?
So if you move out, you're gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. And I don't, as a DM, I don't know how gracious you can be with this, but like it seems like you'd get it from 2 people.
But
If you move from this corner where you're at, because you're within striking range of 2,
I can move.
and they're both engaged with you.
Yeah, true.
I'm still gonna get hit otherwise. I don't know what to do.
I feel you.
Go.
I feel you.
Go.
It is Varis' turn. The person in front of you is burnt to a crisp. They're gone. I mean, I know you see them on the map, but I'm gonna take over real quick. Let me take that mouse for a sec.
Yep, I'm going.
Yeah, just give me a sec. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going this way.
30
a
feet.
little bit.
6 squares.
I want to cast fog on this guy.
You're gonna cast fog around where I can't see
The
with
main guy.
Laurel.
Laurel. Okay.
Say it with me now. Laurel.
Oh, Laurel.
Laurel. Chamberlain Laurel.
I thought that would be good.
15?
Yeah.
What's that?
15?
Yeah, it's a success. Yeah. So he is now blinded.
Bob's in the wrong spot.
I know I'm moving it. I don't have the mouse, guys. I'm working on it. Casting that spell is just kind of floating around. Fog just kind
This is kind of going
of lingering. You know what I mean?
It's not working.
The fog doesn't move as quick as the characters do. What's my view? Interesting. Okay, so you should have a
Seems like a run is casted.
fog nearly
And-
over him.
and
It's
I'll
over
let
him now,
my
right?
turn. Yep. I'll let my turn.
Okay, Uranus is now fighting that halfling below him, swinging back around to hit the halfling with a hit, dealing 5 damage. Bloody halfling.
Bloody halfling.
Bloody. I'm dead.
Not dead, bloody.
Bloody not right.
And it is now the 2 guards' turns. One attack to Borivik. Was it 4 hit? This is a 4 hit.
No, my AC is 16.
Got it. So that's a miss. And then the attack to Uranus. Oh. 13 plus 4. 13 plus 4, 17 hits. Do damage on Uranus. 5, 7 damage. Nice. Uranus is also bloodied.
Great.
Very interesting. Topping the round to Chamberlain Laurel.
Disadvantage, right?
Huh? Yeah. No, he has disadvantage on all attacks, pretty much. I do believe if you have the fog, if you have that fog spell, I'll take the description.
It just lasts forever until the wind over like.
It's not. Yeah, wind's not gonna happen around here.
Once the fog is there, it's there.
Right. I'm just gonna see, like, as far as the disadvantages, how far it goes. Fog cloud, right?
Yeah, 30 feet.
120.
120? That's casting distance.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll just
30-foot radius.
All this calm blinded, and a creature can't see. Automatically fails ability checks. Attacks versus creatures have advantage. So in attacking Laurel, you have advantage. Creatures attack with disadvantage. Yeah, so he's gonna attack with disadvantage.
Sweet.
So, however, he
Yeah. He attacks with disadvantage.
Yeah.
yeah, man, Chamberlain is moving towards
Moving towards.
He can't see.
Varys.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So it's.
And he's running and going to kind of jump and attack at you, kind of blindedly though.
Sweet, blindly.
You know, the fog is cruising with him.
Sometimes that's the worst.
The first roll was an 8. The second roll was a 6.
Jeez.
Yeah, so let's see. Has a +2 though, or +4. Okay, hold on. +5. So that's 11.
Yeah.
That misses Varys, right?
Yep.
Unsuccessful. Alright. Yeah, this is right past you. Rogue kind of sways in the wind, however. We are at Borvik's turn.
Okay. I'm moving toward guy.
Guy who?
Oriel.
Okay.
I'm moving the fog.
You're moving the fog?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm in.
You have the mouse.
Here, I'll take it for a sec.
The fog is all the same way as you.
I'll take you over there.
Yep.
So you can move up to him.
Yeah. Can I flip over him and do like a double slash to the gut?
Yeah, I would take an acrobatics check.
Got it.
If you fail it, you'll miss the attacks.
I feel that. 21.
So we'll take that as a success.
So
Hell yeah, it is.
when as Borovik's running towards Laurel,
Yep.
since he's to his back, he kind of runs up Laurel's back and kicks off of him, and kind of like ninja lands in front of him, just like. I'll do my double slash. It's gonna be a simultaneous. So,
Okay, you can roll it all together if you want.
yeah.
You can take the rolls if it's on the
Yeah.
screen, it's fine.
Well, I'm gonna go roll off the table.
Yep.
12 plus 2, but wouldn't I double that, or is it just gonna count for one attack? It's just 2
And
weapons.
that's advantage, right?
You have advantage on the attack, so you can roll the d20 twice.
Okay, I'll do
Lower.
So you take the higher.
that. Yeah. 18.
So it's 18 plus your attack,
2, so it's 20.
20. So that's a hit.
It's a hit, so attack. 4.
4 damage.
Nope, 6.
6 damage. Dealing 6 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, he drops down to his knees.
Borvik's like, how's that?
He's like, that's great.
So he
dead.
Or dead. Oh.
Do you want us to finish it off or what?
He says
Immensely 10,000 gold for
Dude, okay, I mean out of character. Dude said he was gonna give up. We nailed him pretty hard.
Is he gonna give up?
Do what you want. Kill the other guards. Get them off our ass. 'Cause since he didn't plan for that, might as well get them out of the way.
Yeah.
But no one else knows about our little deal. Besides us. And maybe Merrick.
Guards do not know.
It is Borvik's turn, right? Or you just went, so it's
Yeah,
Varis'
I just went.
turn.
And you jockey.
It's Varis' turn, yep. Varis?
Six faces. And you can move to
Oh, it's gonna move the fog too. Here, let me do something real quick. I'm gonna take the mouse.
He wants to move.
Oh, I'm gonna lock the fog of war for now. You can go ahead. I might not click, I don't know.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna attack here. I want to attack this guy right here, closest to me.
Yep, you're within range. I mean, you need to move in. You move in, or I mean, what are you gonna do? Firebolt?
Yeah.
17 on
17.
It's a hit.
Plus
Doing
your
some
attack.
damage. That's the gnome.
7, 8. 8 damage.
All right. And again, the
Incinerate.
Wait, roll that again, right? I get
No.
advantage on that. No, wait, no.
no, just on the rail.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah. So 8 damage.
There you go.
This bitch is on fire.
He's on fire.
Oh.
More on fire.
Stop setting people on fire, you
Yeah. You know me, I like to run it into it.
Arona's
Not
turn.
from it.
Going to attack the halfling behind him.
180 spinning slash. You missed.
Hold one.
A natty 1.
Dropping the sword. Lost the sword. I'm like, this is how this is
Like
going.
you just draw it. I'm sorry.
Could have been very similar.
I moved this. I moved the window on accident. I'm sorry. Or my wallet.
Okay. Oh, you.
I did that.
Oh. On. I got it. I've been planning. Alright, so it's now. Let's see, their turn, or the last halfling's turn, attacking Uranus.
Yeah, that's right, 'cause the other one's fire.
It's a 14, and that hits.
On you.
No, it's a 13. It doesn't hit. Ah. 13 does not hit. Somehow Uranus dodged out of that. Obviously, not having a weapon, he can focus on dodging. So,
Wait, as a rogue, don't you have uncanny dodge?
I do, but I didn't state it. So,
Half damage for anything that comes at you. That's all I know about rogues.
yep. So it is now.
Tap the zero.
Let's see. It's top of the round. Yeah. Laurel with his disadvantage attack at Borivik.
And he's on his knees though.
He is on his knees. He's going for his last slash. Fog clouds surrounding him. Sword down at Borivik. So the first roll is a 10. Second roll is a 7. And he has a plus 4 to it. So that's 11.
Come on now.
Damn!
Did it miss?
AC, 11.
No, my AC. Oh wait, no, my AC 16.
Yeah. So unsuccessful attack. swings right past you.
Ugh.
Mm.
Well, guess I'll give him the killing blow. Got pretty close.
Those white guy with my two swords. 13, 15 for attack. I'm gonna do like a side.
No, you had a 15 was the first roll.
Yeah, what was my for?
You have advantage on that, so you can roll a second time on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 17 plus 2.
That is a hit.
Damn, what's the everything? So
Damage.
Four. Flat out.
So describe the attack.
Well, as Borivik walks up to Laurel, he looks him in the eye, and they both kind of jest in a good bout. And Borivik just comes down with both his short swords and just cuts down the middle of them. Just slash diagonally.
So chest rips apart, drops down, and as he drops down, laying there bloody, the let's see.
Borivik clanking these swords together.
The crowd starts to silence.
I do too. Looks around, blood dripping off my swords. Well,
The
look around.
halfling Merrick comes running out of the entranceway from the side that Laurel came out of, running down, screaming, "No! No!"
Look what she did. You didn't have
crowd
to.
is silent.
You could have finished him off. You could have acted
No.
like you were going to finish him off.
No. He wanted us to kill him.
He wanted it to look like an accident.
No, he said he was gonna go easy on us. He wanted to die. Didn't he? We granted his last wish, honorably. And I feel good about that. I don't know about old Mary. This is all out of character.
Merrick, yeah.
But don't you fucking put that. Don't you put that evil on me, Frank Crittenden.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Don't you put that evil on us.
Hey, let's do some XP before it goes too far.
Yes.
We each had 3,900.
So it'll be 300 each on that. So then there's 50. So 100,
4,200.
400, 400, 500. 500 XP total.
So 3,900 plus 500.
4,400.
Go.
Good?
Nope, 4,400.
Got it.
Sweet.
So yeah, the war tattered.
Veteran.
Absolutely. Lay on the ground, bleeding out. Silent crowd. Merrick running up.
Give him mercy.
He's already dead.
Is that what he did?
He's dying. I mean,
He's dying.
he's bleeding out. Like
Yeah. I'm sure he'll explain what's going on. See, look, you hear the inspiration music? It's nice.
Merrick comes running up.
I was trying to reference
You-
Nation.
No,
but
no.
Man,
This
we're
is not. This
started.
is ain't no. This ain't no show. This is our. This is our
It's
show.
not-
Zap show.
The halfling noble jumps on top of him and he's trying to close his wounds with his hands, like squeezing them together, but the blood is just like flowing over the top of his hands because it's just so immense.
Yeah.
And blood's coming out of Laurel's mouth, looking at Merrick, and I mean, you know, you're all close enough to hear it. But he says, Merrick, I did this for you. And then life escapes him.
That's for the greater good.
Is this sword anywhere, or is he holding it?
It's on the ground.
Borivik walks over, grabs his greatsword, and puts it on his body. Formally, you know. All nice like.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do some stuff. Say it again. I'm sorry. You grab the sword and you put it on him,
Yeah, like.
lay it across his chest.
Yeah.
Ritualistically.
Yeah.
I get it.
Fighter. Good sword fight. Right about.
Oh,
He gave us. What's his wish? Merrick. He wanted this. You go back over there, Mr. Chink.
I am.
I am.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
There you go. Super zoom.
I do not know why this drag is not working. Oh, that's why. Makes sense.
Oh, look at him, look at him. What's he up to?
He's grieving. Damn it. The
Morale.
soul.
Well, he was my closest advisor.
Wait, advisor.
If it wasn't for him, we would have nothing.
He's an advisor. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, you read his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, this stuff. He gave us quite the fight. You know he wanted this for you, Merrick.
Those were his parting words. So I understand.
Yeah, so we only had to make it look like he,
Convincing.
because he just straight up asked us to kill him right there, and I would not do that. He suggested the Coliseum.
As this conversation is going on, you can start to hear the crowd start to kind of like, yeah, they're starting to talk about what's going on, and I mean, it almost seems like they're chanting, and it's like they're saying, "Legalo, legalo." You can hear that starting to fill the Coliseum.
Yeah. See, remembered forever for what he's done for everyone here.
What? What do you want me to say? What's been done has been done.
Yes. But now, maybe you'll run this place a little better.
I don't know if better is quite the word.
Well, he had the faith in you should have the faith in yourself.
I think he did. And I have no choice but to take care of this place that I should be taking care of.
Yeah. Well, I guess we.
I say we can have
Yeah,
after we rest up.
well, well, this Two Lords are easy for me, man.
Those are ringsy.
I've said my piece.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to say anything more
No,
at this point.
No, I mean,
With the sword, and, yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah, I think I've done my part.
No, absolutely.
Think I have it?
You didn't comfort the little guy. You're just like, yeah, it's been done. Shut up and quit
All
grinding.
that, again, you know how
I don't
fucking
care how
old I
old you
am?
are. Conflict between players.
It's good. It's good.
Again,
So,
like twice your age.
twice your age.
Or more than that.
And just have the sense.
Oh
Twice
yeah?
the age, half the
Is that how it works out?
Yeah, that's how it works out.
Live
The,
by yourself in the woods?
The halfling noble walks up to you and says, I think this is all coming together now. I think I see what Laurel wanted. And you must have been playing a part in it.
Yeah,
Of course.
he did kind of orchestrate all of this.
And then
Yeah, except for these guys.
I have to say, I sent the men. I wanted to protect him.
Well, you
I
lost
just
a
thought
couple good men.
I could help.
You lost a couple good men. Three good men for their interference. But I'm sure you can get more cards.
I'm sure you
There's plenty of guards out there, you know. It's like,
Well,
over
I mean,
You can just hire anybody off the street, right?
there is one thing that Laurel did promise us. Is a guide to what's the mountain called
Walter.
Up there.
again? To Walthera.
I do know the way, and I do believe that you are.
You're the guide.
I am not. There is, in fact, no guide, but I can tell you how to get there. It's quite easy.
Well,
The path is quite straightforward.
well, I mean,
Point us in the right
you
direction.
could mark it on the map.
Yeah.
On my map. But I don't want to quote this map. This is an old ass map.
It's actually the same. You're referring where he's pointing you towards is the direction of the marker,
Okay, cool. Well,
undoubtedly. And it actually seems like it's fairly nearby.
more convenient than I thought.
Maybe time to rest up before we go.
Yeah. Let's Sad Hulk walk out of the Coliseum. You know, come on, where's the Sad Hulk music? Ding, 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 ding. That's close enough. It's medievally.
Yeah, it's pretty there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean,
It's pretty there. It's there. That's
Yeah.
kind of it. It's just
it,
if it was an octave higher, it would be better. Yeah.
this can send us out.
Yeah. Walking out of the Coliseum. Swords sheathed. You walking with your fire
All
stick.
bloody and
Yeah.
battle worn.
Yeah.
And Chamberlain Laurel laying in the middle of the Coliseum.
Sword atop.
And you start to see the sword glow in a bright light and it seems to be emitting like a beam straight up from the sword.
Can I investigate?
Yeah.
Plus 15 plus 3, so it's 18.
So you can see that it is the last bit of his paladin light shining through the sword.
Can I take it?
Yep.
Would I know
Taking it would, in front of the
Crowd.
somber crowd,
would be quite offensive.
you're welcome to do it.
It says no. I'm gonna do that. I've already killed the guy. So, I mean, it's a badass sword, and I'm probably gonna be very proficient in it because it's a great sword. The nose. Yeah, let's just leave it. I guess this is his final send off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave.
Alright, so the crowd never really, the Lee Gallo chant kind of
Fading.
came and went, and then the crowd starts to dissipate with people throwing flowers into the Coliseum as they part, and you can't help but feel somewhat responsible for it, but also what you were there for. So
And we were compensated.
I mean, yeah, it was a task. He asked you to do it. So, session. We can end it there. So that was session 10. Not sure exactly how long the stream was on for, but we can identify that stuff. Actually, 3 hours. Pretty spot on. So yeah, it should reflect the exact amount of time streamed. So. Yeah, we'll end it there. Actually, I'm gonna grab a couple of things on a follow up. We'll take it back into the castle. Merrick actually brought you in. He asked you to come back to the castle. Yep. Asked you to come back to the castle. So that's where we're gonna finish it up in there. Castle O'Marin with just defeating Chamberlain Laurel, and
When's the body gonna be in there?
they probably will be doing some burial. So
And
yes, end session. Yeah, so whoever was watching, thanks, and whoever watches later, yeah, that was Becoming Legend session 10.
next time we'll be coming.
Next time, we will be going into the tunnel cavern that leads us to Walthera, the ruins of Walthera. So. In the northern island of Dawnland.
Yeah, that we got
So-
the magic key.
Yep. Still have more magic keys in your inventory.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Got a lot of work to do,
Yeah,
but
got a lot of work done.
got a lot of work done.
Killed a guy for no reason, or for some reason.
Somebody has 10,000 gold on him that he hasn't said anything about. And
No, I whispered to you guys that I had it.
that's where we're at.
Alright.
So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.